open stand with a lot of opportunities.
I want to see, Wilan take something here. I want to see them just prove to the world that they are a strong tribe, that they've got good teamwork, good coordination, that they can beat their enemy. Experiment will have none of it. None of it, obviously. They want to just prove that they're the best and keep it held at 5 maps won. But they've been getting up a lot of caps. That could spell, a good time for any of the cappers from Wilan if they want to. I can't believe we have to do teams like that. Okay, so back to business. Let's see how they split. We are playing 8 on 8, and that's going to be, again, we've got the Doombringer out for Wilan on Blood Eagle's side.
I honestly think that Wilan is trying to neutralize any strikes. It's a little early to see a Doombringer, because not going to do a lot of good other than trying to missile those cappers.
Well, I mean, the chain gun is very good. And if you put a force field in a really good place, it can mess up one of the routes. Sotnar's gotten away again. He scoots through them.
Good. He is just able to get away from their
defenders. And this is the problem. He's real high, and I just get an easy shot on him right there.
Yep.
Goes down. I saw it coming a mile away because he was just so high and straight. It was easy. And Lawson goes right there for the return. That's interesting placement. So other direction, Kiwi's going to the side canyon, hit by Toxin. Let's see if they have enough offense to stop this cat. Lever's looking for it. So is Haboob. Haboob looks like he went to the Gen, possibly, and a Juggernaut. Kiwi's very high, gonna land in the flag probably right here. Haboob's got 1 second left.
Kiwi's gonna
Mortar
jump
goes
off
off.
the hill.
The Merv misses.
Get that early
Merv
cap.
misses, and that's gonna be the first point. Again, Experiment is not taking this lightly. Even though they've been giving up caps, they've been just pretty much dominating most of the match. Even though
Sotnar away again, if Sotnar's got a lot of potential as a capper here. He just needs to learn to mix up his routes a little bit and keep himself low, keep his head below those hills.
I think he has avoided Nitrous' shots now. There's no way to get past that hill. I think he's going to be in pretty good shape. And their flag's being babysat in the field. It's very good by Wilan to babysit that and make the time return. They were a bit early on that, I think, but there's plenty of guys around to keep the flag.
Well, they had to return it. Levers was taking a lot of hits.
Oh, Kiwi saves it last second, but there's so many guys there. I don't see this being turned around. This could be a pretty good tie-up cap for Wilan right there. Oh, killed again on the stand! There's guys there with Zato making a great play. Los Angeles looking forward too. Finally, after a little bit of scramble, they were able to finally control that play.
Toxin does tie it up.
Rip, immediate answer grab is trying to move his flag home.
Yeah, he's got no speed. If he gets a chaser on him, he's an evil.
Wubber, you see Wubber
like
up
he's
on
trying
top,
to get his number.
Wubber has a great spot there on that tower. You can see so much of the map, just excluding one lane.
Wubber passes off to Kiwi.
Passes off to Kiwi, and it's going to be a couple chasers in front of him.
I'm not sure why he would have passed it off to Kiwi. He was in bad shape, health-wise.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he should have just kept his speed instead of abandoning the flag like that. Flags are both sitting pretty at home. Both gens are down, killed about the same time early on in the map. It's been a couple of minutes. We are tied at 1-1. Very good by Wilan to just really, give us a great show here. They're not rolling over and dying to Experiment. They're not going to let that, take this line down.
Sotnar going for that back route straight down the middle. He may be away with this.
I think
he could put this up 2-1.
He has juked a couple of phase rifle shots from Nitrous, I think is what I just saw. Oh,
he's finally gets him. On the flag stand.
Finally gets him.
Fuchs gonna pick it up. Maybe.
And Kiwi with the E-grab. Well, I guess he was trying to counter grab, but it ended up being an E-grab. He's gonna go over this hill here. Mexico's waiting for him right there. What's gonna happen with this flag? It's going down the hill. He's almost playing to his defenders. He should be in pretty good shape now. This might be the first standoff of the game.
This is a classic Katabatic standoff. Let's see how these guys approach a standoff in Katabatic, because I'm used to seeing standoffs in Katabatic go into the base. But they had not favored the base.
I think that actually Wilan has abandoned their Doombringer. They've moved to something else. They have Mexico still in Juggernaut. And there's a Zato still running that Juggernaut.
Leech with that pistol kill, gonna return the flag.
But Lever's looking for it. No. Kiwi passed him. E-grab by Toxin.
Toxin getting an E-grab. He's got a bit of speed. He could get away. No one really chasing him.
Eats a snipe from Nitrous.
But Nitrous is now out of position. Nitrous doesn't have a shot. He's too far back. Blood Eagle dropped. Flag dropped. Blue Jay picking it up.
I don't know what happened there. Mexico's raining down hell with that Merv launcher.
Toxin picked up by Haboob.
And Blue Jay is going to try and stabilize the team. Oh, conked by Sotnar! Oh, he's no, he slipped underneath the defenders! And gets his flag back. This might be a cap here by Haboob's been passed from flag by Toxin. Wilan's just been putting on a great show tonight. I've been really impressed. Rip is coming in for the E-grab from the back, bounces off the defenders.
Haboob is low health.
Oh no!
Lost Angel gonna return the flag.
I try and root for the underdog in all things. And Wilan appears the underdog, unfortunately, but they've really been just fighting with a lot of heart. They've got their flag under control now. It's going to be easily put back on the stand. And good for them. They're not losing. I mean, it's 1-1. They're tied it up. They tied it up several times this night.
Small Kiwi with a quick grab.
Did he just conk jump, I think, to the mid?
I think he did. But he's flying right into Leper's SMG. He's taking hits. He's
Punts
going to MA that flag. Look at the distance on that flag. It's going to go all the way back to the base.
It goes
Jazzy J
so
is going to
far.
possibly pick it up.
I can't believe how far that flag goes when you actually mid-air it. Kiwi gets his own flag and he punted.
Picks up his own toss.
Oh, they kill him on the stand. Blue Jay's there, and there's no one there. Not enough energy to reach the stand to stop it. So that is 2-1. Haboob was coming in to try and save it. He was a little bit too late. He's now moving with a kind of a counter grab or answer grab through the backfield.
He's still, I mean, he's got some serious speed right now.
Well, slight problem. LG Blue Jay's in a strike now. It's going to be very hard for him to get away in this kind of slow, long, roundabout route.
While Blue Jay is a good striker, he's had limited success with actually downing cappers other than sticking him to the bumper. As I say that, of course, he drops a boob. Toxin coming in. Toxin going to pick it up. Toxin's still moving with a pretty decent amount of speed.
Other side, there was a counter grab by Rip, but was finally killed and returned by Levers. I think Weber got a snipe on him.
Toxin's looking for a pickup. And see, Blue Jay loses. Blue Jay getting cocky, loses the...
the first strike.
Loses the strike. And once again, awkward pass-offs by the team holding the flag. I've been seeing a lot of these.
Another strike goes down, and Blue Jay is keeping the E-grab alive. Or the E-grab action. Fuchs is hovering over his stand looking for his defenders. Where are they? He died on the stand. Leech is there. Leech is there again. Another sick return by Leech. And they're able to hold it at 2-1. Team Experiment is in the lead still. Kiwi in a midfield pickup. So many midfield pickups this game. He's going to have a lot of trouble getting around all these defenders who are cutting him off currently, but Conk jumps over the hill. No HP left. This is probably going to be an untimely death for him. There we go.
But Wilan actually has this in a good position if they're going to field this, which it looks like they are.
And moreover, a one-point game is nothing in Tribes. Tribes is exciting because it can turn around on a dime. One impact nitron, one good shot, you can change the game, in a second. It's very fast.
All right, Rip coming for a midfield pickup. Rip misses because the awkward place that this is. Wubber and Fuchs. Wubber returns. You got to question that return because now everyone's out of position with the exception of Doofus.
I must agree with you there. Leech is looking at the flag. Fuchs is getting back position now. Kiwi's coming. There's no one in the stand, unfortunately. They're clearing it off. Kiwi slips by.
Here comes Kiwi.
Sonar, same time. Other side has gotten away. Another that strong route. He runs that strong route over and over again, waiting for his offense to clear. And I'm looking to see. There's a grab cycle coming looking for him, and Blue Jay's looking for him to strike also. Vehicle wars.
Sonar definitely has a lot going for him here. If he can get back, he's going to be up in the air too long. If he's not careful, that strike's going to smear him all over a wing.
There's Leech and Los Angeles waiting for him. It's really bad, Looking for people to save him. Leech is on top of his face. Blue Jay is being very brave with that strike, trying to kill him. There's just been so much more trouble.
Zato going for it.
Zato with the heavy return.
3-1. 3-1 in favor of Experiment.
You see how much more control Experiment had. They had their capper in place. There was no pressure on them, and Wilan just had a lot of trouble stabilizing once they get the flag home.
See, Wilan is really balancing too much on one or two offensive players to really carry their strategy forward. They need to be playing more offense.
Zato is raining hell at that Merv launcher. You see people's defender HP evaporate when he lands one in the stand. Los Angeles clearing, looking for another capper to come in. I'm not sure if it's going to be Sotnar first. There we go.
It looks like Experiment has decided to run 2D60.
This is ridiculous. There are 2 strikes now chasing Sotnar over the hill.
Oh, and they miss.
Finally, a counter grab by Rip. He's got all his HP, but Sotnar has just gone down. I think that Nitrous is going to get back in that strike and just get back to work. No, I'm sorry, it died. I take it back. Only 1 strike left for Experiment, who's currently in the lead, 3-1. 15 minutes to go. Rip's almost home. Toxin gets an E-grab.
Toxin eating a volley of missiles from a strike. Strike turning back around. He's down the middle, though. He's clean. No, no chasers to speak of other than this strike.
This will be good if they
Lost
finish
Angel
and pick
back
him
to
up.
base. It's interesting that they aren't capitalizing on the strength of the Katabatic base, because the interior of the Katabatic base, very defensible, very solid place to turtle up into if you want to go into kind of an extended standoff and maybe try and leverage some kind of offensive advantage.
I think there was a drop on the B side, but I think that Wilan's going to have it under control in a minute here. Oh no, another
Both
kill.
flags down, both flags down.
Kiwi's looking for it, Dave's looking for
There's
it.
a cluster.
Who gets there
Zato
first?
with the
No, it was
return.
again that big fat juggernaut gets it there first before the other defenders can pick it up. It looks like it's possible that Wilan needs to work on maybe their dueling or their standoff strategy, because they've had trouble keeping their capper alive. They just feel like they're in too much trouble. Zato had a streak going there, apparently just got shut down. It's kind of funny that he got a juggernaut streak. And there's not been. I think they may have changed they changed rubber out of Sentinel. There's no more sniper for Wilan right now. He's running Pathfinder all of a sudden. Maybe to chase. I'm not sure. Both flags at home.
Here comes an
Waiting
orbital.
to see. I didn't see what that cleared. Was it? I didn't see the graphic. Oh well.
It cleared two people, but it was a badly timed orbital. There's no capper in place, so their defense is just going to easily reset.
Habuba's gotten through the middle. He's almost home. Holy crap! Didn't miss that. Leech, unfortunately, was right there in his face. And I mean, the experiment players are just making plays. They're playmakers, is what they call them. They've been making plays all night. They're plays that make their team win. Kiwi has gotten through the side. There we go.
And there goes Kiwi. I mean, he's got no one on him. They don't have a strike up. They don't have any chasers. Wubber is not sniping. Kiwi is away.
Yeah,
Kiwi is simply going to cap this out. This is going to be 5-1.
Haboob is looking for the strike in midair. Sotner and Haboob looking for the strike. The strike is a little bit too early. Too early. Toxin saves it.
Misses. Small Kiwi misses his
Haboob
mark.
is there. All the
Flag
players
is
from Wilan
gone.
are coming. They're all trying to save this play. Good sense by them. Unfortunately, the flag comes home. Couple dies guy. A few seconds left. Mexico bounces off the base.
That's gonna be rough for Mexico to take that anywhere, because here comes all of Experiment.
All the Experiment players are on him. Jazzy's getting ready for the timed return, but he's bought precious seconds for his team to come make it another wave of offense, which is really good. It's a very important thing to do when you're in a situation like that. Here comes a Boob, and Toxin was looking for the return, and now Leber's also. They might get this, actually. No, there's Fatty. Zato gets a kill. Or something.
We have the flag down.
Rip Satan, and he died immediately.
Fuchs is going to grab it. He's at low health.
Toxin again, another
And
return.
there comes Sotnar with a field pickup.
How the heck?
Screaming past three defenders, heading for his flag. They could put this at 4-2 in just a second. He's going to
for the
jump.
third time at least. 4-2. Yep. He's going to land on it. Here comes. Good job,
There
Wilan.
was no one there to cap it.
I like Wilan. I mean, they're not like the best team, but they play as a team and they're working really hard. I like it. And the best thing for me is they don't give up. That's the best part. People who quit early are shooting themselves in the foot. Here comes Lost Angel trying to clear. Are they clearing with the Arcs Buster? Is that what I heard? Or are they defending with it?
I mean, I'll tell you, like, my experience with the Arcs Buster is, if you're clearing, the Arcs Buster is a really good weapon if you have the aim with it. If you can put a row of force grenades down, you can do some serious damage to some defenders.
Somehow Lost Angel has slipped by with a sliver of HP. Even his escort can't keep up with them. He's, like, being cut off in Mexico now. And it looks like Sotner had a counter grab, but he has lost it to a snipe from Nitrous.
Rip's going to get the return here.
Kiwi with the mid-forward pickup again. And jukes by the chasers. This is going to be really, go time for Wilan now, because they have a few seconds left to stop this cap. Only Haboob, I think, is close enough. Maybe.
We got no one with enough speed
Kiwi,
to really
here comes
deal with
Toxin.
it.
Here comes Toxin and Haboob. Kiwi's going to try and land on it, and we miss again. Oh, no! It was like simultaneous lag compensation, 5-2 win for Team Experiment for like the 5th time in a row. 5 maps in a row they have won. The score 5-2 has been a recurring number of this game.
4 maps in a row.
Well, I mean, I don't know what this was. This 5-2 4 maps in a row, really? I don't even know what the score was. No, because Dry Dock was 5-4. That was why I'm slipping it up.
Oh, you
either
mean
way
5-2
though.
wins. I thought you meant just wins in general.
But yeah, I mean, Wilan has given us a great show. We thank Team Experiment, both teams actually, for giving us a good show. and Wilan for not giving up and getting to practice and giving their players time to learn the game, learn the strategies. Everyone is saying good games. They're most happy with that. We will hopefully get some of them in here for an interview, post-game interview, in a second. Let's see what we can do.